Oh, that's the old XH. Just did another couple of hours on it over the last few days. Driver's seat stuffed. Probably use the rails and the material maybe, but the material's pretty, it needs need of repair, plus it's all black from the lightning strike. So, and no, a lot of the stuff doesn't work under there. So that base is pretty stuffed. I don't know if I'm going to get the screws and all that out of there to change the base or just buy a whole seat. I don't know, it depends what's available locally, because obviously I'm not going to be able to get that freighted. The rest of it's alright. So I'll just have to make a call on that, whether I change the base or if I can find a whole seat. Passengers are awesome, really good neck, nothing wrong with that at all. Good everywhere. Good seat. Material's good, so that one's good to go. So I'll have to make a bit of a decision on that. So I did the repaired all these as well. They were really bad. Once I went to town with the angle grinder and all that, they were way worse than I thought. So I had to basically rebuild them. So there's two layers of material here. There's two layers, it looks like. Basically like that, there's two layers normally, but both layers were stuffed. Basically from there up was beautiful, there down good, all here good. It's just where they were mounted was stuffed. So I went and got some insert things like that. They're much thicker material. Just cut them out to fit, and away you go. So I just put that simply in there like so. And obviously cut out the fitting, cut it out, and then just welded that in. It was a bit tricky to weld because they do similar thickness, but it did go in all right. I mean, at the end of the day, just as long as it's in there good, it's solid. Then I just put a bit of metal putty in there and then bogged over it. It's come up pretty good. No complaints. It's strong as solid. So that'll never break again. So I'm happy with that. Also greased all the doors, got all them greased up. So now the windows wind up and down really, really good on both the doors. Got the tint taken out of that. Took the tint off that, so just use a knife, Stanley knife, blade, rip it off. If it gives you too much grief, too many difficulties, you just use gasket remover and away she goes. Same with removing stickers, gasket remover shit just tears it off. Doesn't seem to hurt the glass. So yeah, I had to fix a couple of the window mounts. They were buggered. Those things there, they were broken inside. So other than that, that's not too bad. So I'm just I'll have to see if I can find one of them. If not, I've got an old XE one, so I could use that in the interim and just put a bung there or something, or just cover it in. That's something I'll make a decision on that. So yeah, that's very much. Then I did a rust once over on the car. I'll quickly run down there. I'll show you the car. It's a bit of a walk from one post to the other. So I want to be able to drive the car into the shed. But because I've been finding problems and then have to order parts in because I can't find anything local. Because no one seems to want to do anything with these things locally. They just rid them, which is fine. So that's life. So I went to town, did the rust. So overall, not too bad. I'll just walk you through it. So this is all good. This is solid through here, which is good. Again, solid, which is I'm happy as with. Solid, nothing wrong there, just surface. All up here on the driver's side, good. No dramas at all the way across. Very happy with that. A couple little minor pinholes, but overall it's actually pretty good thick material. These are a little bit buggered, which I don't really care about, so I'm covering these up anyway. So I'm going windowless on these sides. As you can see, the rust has all got through into the window bit. So I don't care about that. I'm just going to cut that out and put a new section in here anyway, because I'm doing windowless. The rest of it's good. It's solid. Roof wise it's good. I thought that might be a bit bad, but it's not. It's all good. Hinges, doors, all solid. Obviously a few dents and all that, but that's no biggie. So this side's a bit worse. So a bit more work. So again, rust in the same spot, but again, these are going windows. It's going to be a backpacker van, so I don't want windows. So I don't want windows. I want darkness in there at night. So yeah, so I'm going to have some really good blinds in here, and these are going to be blocked out. I'm going to replace these with proper ones, little solar ones. So you put the solar in there with a little mini battery, and then that'll work at night, and it'll charge it up during the day. So there were holes already there. Little solar fan will work really well in those two. So along here, yep, all needs to be re-tacked and welded across here. Fair bit, all the way along, pin all the way across there. So I'm going to grind that out really well, and I'll see where and probably just tack weld that, pinhole weld repair all the way across there. The material's already wafer thin. This is thin stuff, so even the tiniest bit of rust, it's through, because I don't know what gauge this is, but you can feel it. It is light gauge. Once you get to here, it's not too bad. There's only a couple. Again, the window, same. A little bit of rusting through there. It's not too bad. It gets a bit worse on this side, but so underneath the sill it's not too bad. It's surface again through there, not too bad. Again, this is good, and then it gets yucky. Boom, you've got holes. So this needs a fair bit of work up through here, up the A pillar, down in there as well. There's holes, so I have to take the hinge off and do the repairs through there, through there. But fortunately, it hasn't gone into the sill. The sill here is good. It's solid. A little bit of pin, but I can replace this section through here. That's okay. I can just get a mold and get that done. It's not a big job, not a huge job. So it's not too bad. Not bad at all. That one's a little bit more work. There's a bit more bending, but overall not too bad. Once you get the hinge off, it'll be pretty easy to access. Floors are perfect. Floors are great all the way through. I've checked all under the floors. They're really good, really solid. Boot, back areas all solid. Roof solid, other than those bits on the sides. Obviously I need new windscreen. I've got to get into there yet too, so that'll be my next job. I've got to get into the Plantium area. I'll put bonnet straps on it too, look at that, it doesn't fall down on my head. So again, over there is alright, surface stuff. Through here is good. Did a clean up on the bonnet, it's good through here, it's just a bit surface stuff. Little bit of crap in here. Not too bad. I mean, there's a couple of holes I'll have to fix. A couple up the back there again. But that across there is good, which I'm assuming means the Plantium's probably got a bit of crap in it. I'm assuming it's been blocked. I'll have to have a look how much damage is in that. But other than that, yeah, she's pretty good. That's not too bad at all for a car that's been sitting all those years. Bonnet solid. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look in here. Pull the surrounds off just in case there's a bit of crap in under there, but it doesn't feel like there's anything going on. A little bit up here, so I might be a bit more unlucky than I think, but I'll pull them off. But you'd feel the crap, you'd feel it. So I'll pull them off. That'll be my next job. Pull all the surrounds off the windscreen. Check that, get that windscreen replaced. Yeah, and then pull them out, weld the panels over, get the roof rack off. I don't think there's anything under there. It just looks like it's just been sitting on it. Doesn't look like there's any damage. Yeah, then I'll clean out all the back, clean out all that crap, and redo it, make it all pretty. So plans for the car, interesting. I'm going to wrap this thing. My daughter gave me a really good idea and she said, don't paint it. It's white, it's boring. Wrap it. So I went, bugger me, what a good idea. What a friggin' good idea. So I'm going to wrap it. I'm going to learn how to wrap. It's a great car to wrap. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, I'll leave her as a barn door. I like the barn door style. So that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, this is going to be a number of months project. This is not something I'm going to put every waking hour into like the blue one. I'm not going to do that. So yeah. Anyway, rust-wise, happy with that. Good outcome. Good outcome. Happy. Anyways, cheerio.